my wife is definitely spoiled.
Sure.
And if my wife is spoiled and she's a 10, Rebecca is a 12. Her little sister's a 12. And I found it so funny that Rebecca's like, I don't even want a wedding. Like, something simple, I'm fine with it. She had 3. She had 3 weddings. She had the wedding on Say Yes to the
wedding,
Dress.
just the 2 of them.
She had a Hawaiian wedding, just the 2 of them.
Uh-huh.
And then she had to Say Yes to the Dress.
Yes.
And then we had a full-on
Big
Texas
wedding.
And from something simple. Just something simple. They're extra. They are extra. But you loved it, right?
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was great.
So we got to find out what the name of the episode is so that people...
I think it's Say Yes to the Dress America.
I think so.
Because they chose it's 52. It was actually 52
Well,
brides.
it ended up part of my joke because, I tell the story about it being the worst vacation
it's like
of my life.
It's like a big part of the act now, yeah.
And you being in New York City, and I am literally in the attic. And when I tell you that I was sweating so much that it looked like I had jumped into a swimming pool. That's how wet my shirt and shorts were. And I'm sitting there, because I'm in the attic. I'm in the attic putting insulation. It's in the summertime. So it's 300 degrees up there. And I'm sitting there, and when I tell you I'm drenched in sweat, I'm drenched in sweat. I can't cool off even though I'm in the AC. This one calls, oh my God, I'm in Central Park right now in a sundress. And it could not be any hotter. And I'm like, did you just say that to me?
There was no shade. They had us standing up in Central Park for this.
There's no shade. I'm working my ass off to better our life with our rental property. And
meanwhile, you've got Garrett in bed with the tablet. Here, kid, take the tablet.
He got sick that week.
Oh yeah. So you finish telling your story, and then we'll get into that.
Well, you always get mad because anytime I'm alone with Garrett, my parents will come help, and you're always like, "Do it alone. Do it alone. You can't do it alone." I'm like, "Yeah, I can, but my parents want to come and help. What's the problem?"
No, there's no problem with that.
Because when Renee's gone, Renee's gone, my parents can actually come over.
No, after this experience, I would prefer that they come over so that Garrett is healthy when I come back home.
He was fine. He was fine.
No.
That was when we ended up in Tampa.
Yeah.
And I ended up with 104 fever.
Steve ends up in the emergency room. I've got a kid with a swollen foot fungus, like covered in bumps. I was like, I'm never going away again. Like, clearly, I cannot leave. My family falls apart.
Teach you a lesson. Teach you a lesson. Don't leave your family. Don't be gallivanting across New York City.
God forbid a woman get away for 3 days.
But it was a good experience, and I'm glad you did it. And I just love when people are like, did I just see Captain Evil in a commercial? Did I just see Captain Evil on Say Yes to the Dress? Like, it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome.